But when I was just talking to this sister, I just talked to this sister and told her that the people that are in Israel are not the original people of their land. I just told this sister that. We just broke it all the way down. The sister understood everything, you know, and that's what we trying to tell you right now. And Jackson, and the Lord sent Jackson over here, man. Give God a hand for that. You know what I'm saying? For sending Jackson over here to prove to you, man, that the people of Israel are not the original people of their land. All right? And Jackson is doing an excellent job of proving my point.
I.S.U.P.K.
I got on black boots, black tee, black pants, gold teeth. Anywhere you go, you know we gotta make a scene. Fairness on the pants, man, I'm too clean. And you gon' end up crashing if you tryna get ahead of me. I hang with real niggas, and we do real shit. They sending shots, and when they shoot, they fucking miss. On UPK until then done for me, I can never switch. My niggas, they can vouch for me, I'm too legit to quit. On UPK until the death for me. I know my niggas, they gon' ride for me. I know my niggas, they gon' ride. On UPK until the death for me. I know my niggas, they gon' ride for me. I know my niggas, they gon' ride, they gon' slide. Hey, you know me in the world, being the truth, you don't know me. I killed the old me last year when I was 19. I'm in the field now, you niggas watching from the nose. And I ain't never coming out, I'm in this truth, nigga, wait. I left the world and I ain't coming back, and that's all fact. When she got rid of these niggas, ran track, did a full flat. We ain't running for nobody, nigga, you know where we at. You posted up in all black, you cross the line, you get smacked. You better fall back, you fucking around and have a heart attack. We yelling double time, so we moving fast on your ass. Don't be trying to wreck the count, cause you gon' be the one to crash. UPK is undefeated, so we get the last.
Give me what you got.
Psalms, chapter 119, verse 98. That commandments has made me wiser.
He said, do my commandments. God commanded us to do certain things. It's certain things we have to learn how to understand, you know, the clean from the unclean. All right, there's certain things that we have to understand, and once we understand these things, the clean from the unclean, we understand and we get more, you know, wiser and more understanding of the world and why he said these things through his precepts. So we read his precepts, we read the Torah, we read the Tanakh, we read the prophets, you know what I'm saying? And we understand his precepts, man, and that gives us a better understanding of the world and a better understanding of why he want us to do what we do. All right, so read it one more time.
Through thy commandments has made me wiser than my enemies.
It done what?
That has made me wiser than my enemies.
It says that through his commandments, it makes me wiser than thy enemies. I'm gonna tell you why I don't smoke. All right, for one, the Lord don't want us smoking. All right, for two, if you read on a pack of cigarettes, it tell you that the cigarettes cause cancer. Right. It's right there on the damn pack that it cause cancer. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would be a fool to smoke a cigarette when it says right there on the pack that it's gonna give me cancer if I continue to smoke cigarettes. Right. Read it one more time.
Through thy commandments has made me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me.
And our enemies are always with us, man. But it makes us wiser if we just take heed to the commandments. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, that's one of the reasons why it just makes all the sense in the world for me. Now, if I don't want cancer, then I should not smoke cigarettes. Right. You know, if I want cancer, then I should smoke cigarettes. You know, and that's why I don't smoke cigarettes, you know, and I'm just wiser because I read and understand the precepts of God and what God wants for my life. You know, you call yourself a Jewish man, right? You know, yeah, I don't know if y'all, you know, y'all agree with smoking cigarettes. Obviously, y'all agree with it. It's cool for y'all to smoke cigarettes, you know. But the God of Israel, the true God of Israel, he don't allow us to smoke cigarettes. We'll be a damn fool to smoke cigarettes. Right. You know what I'm saying? When it tells you right there on the pack that it's gonna give you cancer if you smoke it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We'd be a damn fool. But obviously, the Jewish God allows you to smoke cigarettes. Clearly, the Jewish God allows you to smoke cigarettes. But, you know, we serving two different gods. You know what I'm saying? Because my God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, do not allow us to smoke cigarettes. Right. It only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But what question did you have, man?
Well, I wanted to ask.
Go ahead.
Because
because you guys obviously wearing the Star of David.
I don't wear no stars. You know what a star is? What's a star? Somebody look up a star real quick so we can edify him and everybody else. A star, what is a star? Let's start there. Because you call it a Star of David. What's a star?
The Star of David.
No, what's a star? We know what you think a Star of David is, but what is a star? To let you know that you really don't know what the hell you're talking about. A star. I can help you out. We ain't got to go there. I'll help you out. A star is a ball of gas. I'm sure that's what it said, right? Yeah, all right. A star is a ball of gas, all right? I can't walk around with a ball of gas on my chest. You know what I'm saying? This is not a ball of gas. You call it a star. It's not a star. Do you speak ancient Hebrew? No. Of course you don't. I know you did. That was a question I was just, asking. I know you don't speak it. But if you speak ancient Hebrew, you know what the da is in ancient Hebrew. The da is like a triangle in ancient Hebrew, all right? If you put another da on top of that da, that turns into da, wa da. You know what wa means in ancient Hebrew? Of course you don't. You ain't got an answer. It means and, all right? So da, wa da. That's dawad, dawad. What they was called dawad in Hebrew, all right? I'm speaking Hebrew, man. You're a Jewish man. How you don't know Hebrew, man? You're a Jewish man. You know what I'm saying? So, but what was you finna say? You finna say something stupid about the Star of David. What was you finna say? Go ahead.
Well, what I'm saying is the Star of David.
Uh-huh.
Have you, you guys say you read the Torah.
Tell me what you finna say, but clearly we just read the Torah. Read, come on.
That is the Bible.
Okay, we read the Torah.
There's a very different...
Is Deuteronomy in the Torah?
No, it is not.
It's not? Okay, okay.
The Torah is specifically in the Old Testament. It does not include the New Testament.
Did I just say... Hold on. Did you just say Deuteronomy is not in the Torah? Is that what you just told me? Okay, so where is Deuteronomy found at? Okay, is the book of Genesis in the Torah? It's not in the Torah. All right, I don't know how long we can have this conversation right here, because you're saying something. Okay, so do you read? Okay, so where is it at though? What's in the Torah? Tell me what's in the Torah.
Well, the Torah specifically talks about the...
Hold on. What books are in the Torah?
The contents of the Old Testament.
Okay, so the Old Testament is not a book. You do know that though. What you say your name was again? Jackson. All right. You do know the Old Testament is not a book. It's not a book called the Old Testament. All right. You do know that, right, Jackson? Okay. So now, what books are in the Torah? Because the Torah is a compilation of books. So what books are inside of it? Boy, it's been a long time. Here's a Jewish man right here, y'all. This is a Jewish man who don't know what's in the Torah. He's a Jewish man. And this is the point we're trying to make out here. To you blacks and you Hispanics out here, man. This is what we're trying to prove to you, man. But when I was just talking to this sister, I just talked to this sister and told her that the people that are in Israel are not the original people of their land. I just told this sister that. We just broke it all the way down. The sister understood everything, and that's what we're trying to tell you right now. And Jackson, and the Lord sent Jackson over here, man. Give God a hand for that. You know what I'm saying? For sending Jackson over here to prove to you, man, that the people of Israel are not the original people of their land. All right? And Jackson is doing an excellent job of proving my point. I asked Jackson, what is in the Torah? What books are in the Torah? He said he has no idea. It's been a long time since he even read the Torah. You know what I'm saying? And called himself a Jewish man. You know what I'm saying? Jackson, hey, you're doing a great job, man, at proving my point about how you are an imposter when it comes to the children of Israel. That's right. You know what I'm saying? You are not the original people of Israel. You're not the children of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? And we can prove that through the scriptures. I can prove that right now just talking to you one-on-one. It's so many ways that I can prove that how you are an imposter, man, and your people will be. Matter of fact, give me Give me Isaiah 14, man. I'm gonna show you your fate, Jackson, for being an imposter. I'm gonna show you what God said. You do know who Isaiah is, don't you? The prophet Isaiah. Okay, so you know who the prophet Isaiah. Chapter 14, give me verse 21. Hold on, Jackson. Let the prophet Isaiah speak real quick.
Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter.
Do what?
Prepare slaughter.
Do what?
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
He said, prepare slaughter for your children, for the iniquity of your fathers. The people that's in the land right now, man, in our chosen land that God chose for our people, they're going to have to prepare slaughter, man. They need to get ready for, matter of fact, go to verse 12. Go to verse 12 real quick.
Verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
And this is what y'all believe, man. Y'all believe that y'all gonna ascend above God. You know what I'm saying? Your people believe that they're above God. They believe that they can just move in the land of God and just do whatever the hell they want to do. You know, homosexual, you know, the gays inside of Israel is ridiculous. What? You know, this is God's chosen land, man. You know how big the homosexual community, the LGBTQ LMNOP community is inside of Israel. What? God's holy land, man. You know how big that is in there. You know, this is what's going on, and God is clearly against homosexuality. What? He is clearly against. Matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy 13 and 20. Give me Leviticus 13 and 20. Is it 20 and 13? Okay, give me 20 and 13, Leviticus. I'm gonna show you what God thinks of homosexuality, man. So lucky y'all for being up here, but they weren't. Okay.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with the woman.
So this is what God think about homosexuality. It's all throughout the scriptures, man, how he is against homosexuality. And then you know how big homosexuality is inside of Israel. I let you know, man, them are not God's chosen people inside of Israel. You know what I'm saying? They are not following the laws, statutes, and commandments of God inside of Israel. They hate God inside of Israel to be direct. They actually hate, the Jewish man hate God. You know what I'm saying? Because they agree with it. Read it one more time.
If a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with the woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
They commit abomination. That's an abomination for a man to lie with another man, man. This is what God said, man. They said they had committed abominations, man. And I'm gonna tell you, he got a punishment for those who commit abomination. Keep reading.
They shall surely be put to death.
They shall what?
Be put to death.
They shall what?
Be put to death.
They should be put to death, man. What? You know what I'm saying? Homosexuality is huge over in Israel, man. And God said, man, they're going to get put to death over there. Right. For all of the homosexuals. Right. You know what I'm saying? For all of the pedophiles inside of Israel. Right. You know, so all the Jewish men. You know, Jewish men, they actually, they got a ritual, man, where they, you know, suck on baby penises, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? To circumcise them. I'm sure you got your penis sucked on by some older, you know, Jewish rabbi. Right. You know what I'm saying? On the 8th day. I'm sure that happened to you. You know what I'm saying? You were circumcised with their mouth, the same way they circumcised all the other people on the 8th day over in Israel, man. Right. The Jewish man, they do that, man. Am I lying? Is that a true thing?
It is not.
It's not? What's the name of it? What's the name of it? Your circumcision. So they do not circumcise with their mouth. Is that what you're telling me? And this coming from a man who don't know a book in the Torah. It's called what? Moya. So they don't do the Moya? They don't do that? You don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, man. You don't even know. I forgot. You don't even know. For one, you don't know Hebrew. For two, you don't even know.
Have you been to the school of
You don't know, man, listen, the school of Kabbalah is a big old school of homosexuals, man. That's what's going on inside of the school of Kabbalah. They are a bunch of homosexuals inside of the school of Kabbalah. We go to where you think we from? I'm from, this school come from Harlem, New York. What do you think? We know about the school of Kabbalah, whatever the hell you trying to teach us. We know about all them. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know a book inside of Genesis, man. You don't know a book inside of the Torah, man. How's you gonna teach me something? You can't teach me nothing, Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Hey, brother, it ain't no 72 names of God, man. It's one name of God, man. You know what I'm saying? No, hey, Jackson, you are not finna come, and that's our problem, man. You know, if I was, you know, I'm telling you, you used to seeing docile black men. Well, you could just come and tell them whatever it is, and they're gonna believe whatever it is the hell you got to say. Well, you ain't never met a black man like me.
Trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?